There we go. Sound on. Microphone connected. Microphone upright volume. Correct cables connected. Camera on. And gimbal recharged. If you watched the last couple of days, you'll know what I mean. So today is Saturday the 8th. Or 9th. Probably Saturday the 9th. Friday the 1st plus 7. Yes, 9th. Of November. Week 29, day 6. And I'm out in the woods for a quick video before I go to work. So lots of interesting reports in today's news about all the flooding that took place on Thursday. I got absolutely nothing done yesterday. I gave in to the cold and went to bed super early at about 6 o'clock. Then woke up at 1:30 in the morning. Sat around trying to get off to sleep. But one thing I did discover that was very good for me as far as not being able to sleep is the wonder of the internet. It is, I just clocked onto a YouTube video that just did rain sounds. And that was really helpful. I managed to get off back to sleep by about 3 a.m. or so. So, kind of got 2 nights sleep last night and I'm feeling a lot better. So yes, breakfast had, coffee consumed, and I'm off into the woods for a quick vid. So this is probably going to be a very short video. I'll endeavour to get up and be functional a little earlier tomorrow. But yeah, weekend shifts are long. It's like midday to 10 o'clock and change, and an hour to get to and fro. So really doesn't leave me a lot of time. Well, it does mean I don't have to get up early. There's our unlucky tree. And it's supposed to rain heavily again today, but while I'm at work. So yeah. And next week's looking kind of difficult to organise everything around because we've got lots of extra hours. An extra 3 hours next week on top of my already 43 and change. But I am going to endeavour to do at least one vid a day for the rest of the year. I should expect the river's a bit churned up. Yeah, pretty fast flowing this morning. Yep. So yeah, let's go for the panoramic shot, and the sound should be better, as Zoo Echo's commented. Iron Angel got back to me regarding the pocket ref. It was Digital Whiskey. Just while I was talking about it, I completely forgot to look up whose idea it was. Yeah. So thanks Digital Whiskey. It's a welcome addition to my hard copy library of today. So it's going to be another couple of weeks till I get my new monitor sorted out, so I'm stuck with the selfie mirror on the camera, which isn't a bad thing, but yeah, it's still a 1 centimetre mirror where I'm having to like eyeball to see if I'm in frame or not, whereas the monitor will give me actual shot placement. So yes, so I'm up, I've drunk water, my bed's made. That's about all I've achieved apart from breakfast, and this video is probably not going to be uploaded until about 11-12 o'clock tonight, unless I get real lucky with the rendering times. And yeah, I still look rough. I've still got this weird thing on my lip that makes me look less than healthy, but that's because I'm less than healthy. I don't know what it is, probably being a bit run down, eating odd meal times. I need to sit down and plan my diet and start working on improving my diet. So yeah, I've got to get some fresh fruit in me and a lot more water. Got to eat like gorilla. Fruit and veg, water. Nobody ever contests how strong a gorilla is. So yeah, so the sound should be better. The reason there was a clicking on one of the tracks is because I was feeding the microphone directly into the camera, and there appears to be something that the GoPro Hero does to stop that clicking. Maybe it's a time counter of some sort that's added in or removed when you've got a like a GoPro connector, which isn't a GoPro connector as such, it's a mini USB, as in mini, not micro, that feeds in the audio. So what I have to do is use the voice recorder to clean up the sound signal, which is okay by me because, you know, I'm getting 2 sound recordings and it only works when the sound recorder is recording. Go figure. Which is why it's on there to start with, otherwise I'd have a much smaller amount of stuff. So I still don't quite know how I'm going to mount the monitor as such. Maybe it will be mounted on the, you know, I'll just screw the whole thing to a Jubilee clip and hot glue it to some foam board and give myself a mount point for it and put a cover over it and do what I can to make it functional. But I really do believe that even a little 3-inch monitor, you know, the size of a credit card, is going to be better than this selfie mirror. So an 8cm screen is generally going to be better than a 1cm selfie mirror. So yeah, because I want to improve it for you all. And then, you know, probably need to make a how I make these videos video. Because if you're doing a video every day, like a vlog, you've got to have a very, very quick turnaround. So yeah, so I was talking some more with a friend of mine, Miles, about the upcoming project Morlock. And the more I think about it, the more I think it's necessary. And I'm going to need your help, you know. If you feel that there needs to be at least some, maybe not even revolutionary action, but spread revolutionary thought, you know, even a couple of 100,000 people with their eyes on what's really going on. And it's not a conspiracy theory, it's an evolution. You know, we've had an evolution of super rich people ripping people off. And I'm going to start heading back because there are people. Can't vlog when there's people about. So yes, told you this was going to be a quick one. So yeah, no conspiracy theories. It's not really a conspiracy, it's just people acting in their own interests as opposed to acting in the interests of other people, which is fine, I guess, if you're just doing it and you're running a business and you're paying a fair amount of tax, and you know there's a minimum standard for how you treat your employees as universally agreed. It's not fine when in your own interests means buying the government and knacking people's working rights and stuff like that. That's not, you know, it's not okay. So, you know, by all means, make a profit, you know, but know that you're, you know, if you start making obscene profits, you're either charging people over the odds for the product that you're putting out, or you're underpaying the people who work for you. You know, like Jeff Bezos with his recent upgrade of Amazon workers' pay, and then the very next day removing the share awards that they used to do at Amazon, which could be worth a substantial amount of people's income. So, although, yay, good basic wage, you know, and a good basic wage. Let's not forget that it's not tied to Amazon's share performance like the share bonuses were. But those people are still being treated like crap. So, yeah. But I have found an alternative to Amazon for buying books that's, well, we'll see what the customer service is like. Because for a prop for Project Morlock, I bought a hardback copy of a compilation of H.G. Wells books. And I thought an interesting trailer might be made to start off Project Morlock in a much more professional vein. So yeah, those are my ideas so far. But yeah, I'll have to see. Still no idea what the general election on December the 12th is going to mean. The parties are all out campaigning, muck spreading over each other, claiming that Labour's going to spend obscene amount of money when it really isn't. It's just there's a lot to fix. There's even been some attempt to claim that austerity was good for us, but as I pointed out yesterday, the austerity programme in our government flies in the face of known economic theory. They just did it because they could. So they cut and cut and cut services in, you know, against the recommendations of the NHS and the civil service, and 130,000 people are dead directly as a result of that. What do you call that? Our survey says genocide, or fiscicide, from the Latin fiscis, meaning coins or money, and side meaning to murder. Murdered as a result of not having enough money. You can bet if 130,000 upper class people died, we know all about it. Did any wealthy people die? No, poor people died. So, right, it's on, like Donkey Kong. You know, if this is what's going to be occurring in the world, and they're going to try and reduce the amount of poor people, or just, you know, taking away health care and support, and they're trying to keep us oppressed as a result of taking away education, we need to fight back. You know, maybe with some education, you know, like, you know, one of the alternatives was Paul Panthers, but that kind of makes a mockery of the Black Panthers, which I don't want to do. It kind of detracts from what they achieved, which I certainly don't want to do. So yeah, Project Morlock. I'm going to start off Project Morlock at the beginning of 2020, and we're going to see if I can get at least a few videos out a week. I may or may not continue Urban Agogi, or I may just work on a morning blog. Maybe a news bite. Who knows? But yeah, some education, some actually general discussion, maybe even some live discussions where we can punt it out to, you know, YouTube. But definitely the idea is that there'll be a 1-minute Instagram video and a 10-minute YouTube video and an extended YouTube video if you wanted to watch the rest. So people can take in the news as quickly or as slowly as they have time for. I don't know how whether that's going to work necessarily, but yeah, we shall see. So that's all I've got for you really this morning. I've got to get to work, upload this, all sorts of stuff. So as always, thanks for watching, and do take care.